The Donkey Kong Burrito. Donkey Kong Burrito. Donkey Kong Burrito Show. Where everyone in the whole world gets to become a Donkey Kong burrito, but they don't ask any questions about it. Didn't you understand how many crimson crayons you had in this corner? That's crimson, that's crimson. I don't have the crayons, though. Would you want to follow up on the crayons that you were speaking about? Huh? Would you? Areola. An areola. Aerial? AOE. Area effect. Why would my itchy back scratch me? Why would it do that? Why would it do that? Okay. The government! Bro! Are we alive? Are we alive today? We're waiting for the friend who's... Don't say the G word, guy. The government will come after you. The government? Bro, that is the G word. Want to drink more coffee? Sure, self. Oh, that is very tasty. And someone likes you in the world. True. I almost said the other thing. Anyways, how's your life going, Sean? Well, thank you for the conversation opener, Sean. I'd like to talk to you about you're going to try to go back to school, yeah? I'm going to try and do a film career or something. I think I just got a text message about it. Film school. Los Angeles Film School. Yeah, I know. Trying is a scary thing, don't you think? Trying again at life is scary when you've had a roommate that offed himself and you haven't had a job for a very long time. And it's just going to be a lot more money to spend on school, which is a dumb thing, right? Why spend money on learning? Shouldn't learning be encouraged and free so that you can contribute more to the economy? There he is, the monkey man. The monkey man, the gorilla, the Donkey Kong show. Welcome. We got somebody that knows about the Donkey Kong show. Correct. And everyone likes you. Everyone likes me? Well, why would I be alive in a world where people didn't like me? Huh, Oksana Bayul? Huh? That's just crazy talk. Go back to serious talk that we were just going on about. Okay, self, thank you. What else did you want to discuss about your current endeavors? Money, bro. Money's pretty good for me. Money's pretty good for me. How much money? Millions? Bro, millions? That sounds greedy. Well, not when I have it. I will contribute to people's lives, won't I? That's true, he will. He'll give people good paying jobs. He'll, I don't need to talk third person anymore. So then don't. Okay. I will give people good paying jobs when we're making films or video games or entertainment. Chocolate. Oh God, he just had to say the word chocolate. I think he just likes the word. Yes, it's true. I like the word and I like the taste. Thank you, self. Okay. What else would we like to discuss about life? Allergies? You can feel it in your nose, can't you? I don't want it. Well, then go take an allergy pill. It's all the way in the bathroom right there, though. I'd have to walk over it. I don't want to miss the show. Here we are. I believe she's alive. Let's wait here dramatically, like we're frozen. With the super wrinkled forehead, too. She's not doing it. Why won't she accept my life? I don't like it. The government, bro. It's true. The government exists and they want to make your life hard for you. Why? Why? Good question. Very good question. Okay, then go ask the duck. Go ahead, duck. What do you have to say? Yeah, we're tired of talking to the duck. Thank you. All I need is a friend right now to go over. Okay, you know, maybe you don't need it. Maybe you don't need it. Maybe you need maybe you need to just work out your own mental health issues, huh? Work out your own mental health issues, huh? Huh? Okay, fine, I will. Who are we talking to now in the mental health world? I do declare, the problems are not quite with the mental health. He is quite proficient at that right now. I believe, Jose, the problem is with the amount of currency.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to the Donkey Show. The Donkey Show. The Donkey Show. Would you like to be in the Donkey Show? Donkey Mexico.
Okay. Psychology makes me wonder what's going on with your obsession with donkeys. Are we obsessed with donkeys? P.S. I thought you had a voice effect on, but you were just making that sound.
And then you turned yours on? Is that why?
That's funny shit.
I threw the Kamehameha at you. Now
I
we
hope
have
my internet works out today.
You throw a Kamehameha.
We have no sound?
We're good.
Can you hear me or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hear all of the medical cocaine coming out of your mouth. Maybe we turn the volume up.
With that.
I get that from Grand Theft Auto 5 because they on the commercials, the radio commercials, they talk about like legalizing medical cocaine as a joke because
I don't play games, so
it's a joke because at the time the game was made, a lot of medical marijuana was being legalized, and that's why. It's a joke, okay? We understand jokes about our lives. What, you don't like laughter, bro?
Hook, what'd you watch last night, Hook? I laugh all the time. Wow, did I have some interesting dreams last night? Wow.
I want to hear one of your dreams.
I will tell you. I was just going to try to share the live out real quick, but I'm trying to remember how. How come I don't know how, people? I can't figure out how to share. Is it really that complicated that I can't even share?
Wave your finger at your screen and it can do things, bro.
Brant, thank you, Brant. That's a very kind, very, very kind of you. Mental health advocate for all the things. Thank you for that.
Do people come in your chat and ask you to say things?
Yeah, the other day somebody told me to do a shout out for them, and their name was like Doo-Doo or something. I'm like, God damn it. Of course they do. I hope you have a great day.
This person wants me to say Kirill Eblan.
So it's something like Bart Simpson would call and ask them to say at the bar.
I guess I don't know if that was like a racist thing or I don't know.
Well, you can block those people. That's what I do. I love blocking the people that don't deserve to, you know what I'm saying? Because otherwise you're just going to get that crap all the time. Okay, you had a dream about a guy I've been crushing on for the past 8 years, and then woke up and he was looking at my Snap story. Oh, see, it's like manifesting. Okay, I'll tell you my dream. I already told Eagle this earlier. Part of my dream. Are we cheersing? Cheers. Clink, clink. Okay. I had this mission, or I had somewhere to go. I was driving a school bus with a bunch of people, and then we were going way, way high. And I've had dreams where I go way high a lot, okay? When I got up high, then I had to climb up these stairs and stuff in this building and get even higher. And I have this fear of heights. And in my dream, I was fucking petrified. And I was like shaking, and I couldn't get any higher, and I was so scared. And then Eagle came. Eagle helped me get the rest of the way up. I had a boyfriend in the dream that wasn't helping me, but Eagle, my best friend, helped me. And he was black man, which Eagle's not a black man, but in the dream he was black man, and it was Eagle. It was Eagle. I know that's weird. Then he was hugging me after I got up there, and I was sitting because I was so scared and shaky and nervous. And it's weird because, like, how can you have that much fear in a dream when it's just a dream? And it felt real, and I was up high, blah, blah, blah. And then he comforted me with the friendship. Oh, that's interesting, Hook. Very interesting. Like that.
Where were you trying to get to?
I don't know how to explain. It was just really high building. First, it was going way high in traffic, and I was driving a bus, which, hello, I've never driven a bus, past all these vehicles and trying not to have an accident. I kept thinking, okay, don't sideswipe anyone. Don't sideswipe anyone. And I got up there, parked the thing. Then we had to go up in this building and up a million stairs, up really, really, really high. All I know is I was freaking high. And it was scary because I don't like to be really high off the ground, okay? Fear of heights. And so I was like shaking and scared, and I needed help. And my boyfriend that I had, which I don't have a boyfriend in real life, but in my dream I had a boyfriend, and he wasn't helping me. He was there like ahead of me and not helping me. And then Eagle came and helped me. What?
So you were Sandra Bullock, and then Eagle came and was Keanu at the end, right?
But like, it was my best friend. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I know. There's been a lot of these kind of dreams. I've had a lot of heights dreams, water dreams, traveling dreams, like so many dreams. Lorraine! So anyway, that was my dream that I remembered. Thanks for following me. It was wild, and Eagle, I told him about it. I think I made him cry when I told him he was there helping me. He started to cry. Oh. He's so sweet. I love him.
That sounds very sweet and endearing.
Yeah. Because we're good friends. I think that, like, even if it was a past life or in the astral or whatever it is, I don't know. He was there as my friend helping, and that's nice. I've had dreams about you too, but yours, I won't discuss those on here. Anyway. Go buy a lottery ticket. The drawing tonight is $1 billion.
$1 billion.
$1 billion. Go get yourself a lottery ticket.
I've been buying those for a long time. It's just not working out for me.
You just gotta get lucky. You just gotta get lucky, or like some shit. I don't know. That climbing high thing. What the hell? Crazyville. Okay. What do you want to talk about for movies today?
Yeah. Anything you've got. What do you got?
Like, that for real, Sean. For real. About the buying it, hoping, but nothing's happening. I got like a $2 winner the other day, and I hadn't even had that in a while, for God's sakes. Lorraine, thank you for the like, sweetie. You're so cute.
Rid of all your animated movies?
Yeah, because we kind of finished it. You were winning, and then my internet was being stupid, and it wouldn't let me.
I mean, you needed a rematch. Maybe just the singular ones.
It's fine. Yeah, I don't know where it would be.
Dominating. I apologize.
It's fine. You kicked my butt. You made fun of my movie choices, you turd.
No, some of them were all right.
I mean, you haven't seen a couple. Like, you hadn't seen Spirit or Shark Tale.
I've seen Shark Tale.
Clearly, I am a child. Like, I'm like a child who enjoys. I gotta be careful what I say, because TikTok will, like, send you away or take you off the For You if you say the wrong words, people. Thank you, Lorraine. You're so cute. When you're doing your live, you had like 300 people in your live, girl. Oh, yeah. I haven't seen it, but almost.
This was Robin Williams, and it was 1986. And Rick Moranis and Eugene Levy. And they both play Barry 1 and Barry 2.
That's funny. Whenever you do a movie review, I sometimes will watch the movie, and started to watch it. I like got ready to load it yesterday, and I didn't do it, but yeah.
One lady was having so much fun in that movie. She reminded me of you.
I'm like, now I want to watch it. I know the new Beetlejuice movie. That's cool. They've been doing a lot of this filming, and they cranked out the filming in Vermont in like a day. Whatever they were doing it in a day, and they were basically done, wrapped up.
quite
I watched
good.
it. I watched it because you talked
Yeah.
about it. It was really intense. And I was like, is it him? Is it her? Who is it? And then, of course, it was totally different people later.
No flipping idea who it
It was
was.
great.
And
It was so
I
good.
love a whodunit, and again,
Keeps you
it
awesome.
being on an airplane, there's nowhere to go to escape that airplane.
That little kid with the ribbon. Aw. Oh, yeah. I'm glad you're going live. You're feeling better to go live with people. Yeah, good. Yeah, I came into your live and you were just like doing something with your phone. You were texting or something, and there was like 300 people in there. And when I was there, nobody was saying anything mean to you. And I'm like, girl, I never get 300 people in my live. Good job. Good job. Traveling extra for a movie. I know. Right? An extra. That would be cool. That'd be fun. Thank you for sharing. That's sweet.
You ever see The Maze Runner?
I think so. My daughter got me into it. I think I saw that movie. Yeah.
The first one is quite good, and then the sequels, they fudge it up so bad.
I think my daughter may have said that as well, if I remember right. What other movie that was interesting?
The first one was so good. A lot of breadcrumbs, a lot of what's going on. You have no idea.
What'd you give it for a score?
Originally, I gave it a 9, but the sequels mess it up that bad, so now it's like a 6.
You can't do
I
that.
can, and I did.
You cannot do that.
That's an illegal move, Sean, to have your opinion swayed by the sequels.
Yeah, I think it is because the movie was standing on its own. Yeah, I gave it a 7. I gave it a 7. They gave it a 6.8. Hook gives it an 8. Because if the sequels suck, you give the sequel a 4, right? Or whatever. You don't give the other movie that stood on its own you don't. No.
Maybe you don't, but I do, because
Okay, I just figured out what the equivalent. Shut the door. I'm on a live. Sorry, when you have to yell at your children because they keep harassing you.
this was important to me because I loved that first movie.
It just made me think of what the equivalent would be like as a sexual partner. If the partner performed really well one time, but then performed lousy the next 2 times, then I'd be like, yeah, I can see how you would change the score. Oh shit. Okay. Well, I went there.
Anyways, what? I'm so derailed now by the conversation.
I made the point. What you told me, I just made the equivalent point, and I agree now. Based on what I just said, I now agree with you changing your score. I figured it out. Somebody might have said something that says comments were filtered. From Redbox, I bought the Super Mario, so my kids can watch. Yep, so they can watch it.
You have to return that, don't you?
No, I bought this copy. If you rent it for a couple dollars, it's to rent. But if you buy it for like $6, it's yours. It's just it was reused. It's been watched by other people. So I paid like $6 for this. So now it's my kids' video.
Yeah, but you don't get a cool case for it.
Yeah, I know, but I have 9 million fucking cases in my house. If I have one less case, cool. I know what you're saying though. If my kids decide at some point they need the case, sure, I'll get them, but I don't think I need to. I lost a couple people when I was saying that little comment earlier.
Lovers.
But It makes sense now. I figured it out. It made sense now because yes, if the first time was good, which sometimes the first time's not, but anyway, if first one's good and then the second couple times were not good, I'd be like, and rethinking that. So now I see what you're saying. That's all I'm saying. Lorraine. I'm sorry.
Raunchier audience, right? Like
my brain capacity. This is where my brain lives. I hang out. It's just where I am, people. Like whatever.
Do you have any screen movies to show for conversation?
Oh, let's see.
Conversation.
I can see what I can do about it. Let's see what we can do. It takes me a while. Plus my internet. Let's hope it's being good today, people.
Trying to talk with a deeper voice. I've noticed my voice is not deep enough, so this is how I'm going to talk from now on.
It actually sounds funny. I mean, it's cool. I have hackers on here. I know you didn't really care for hackers, right?
It's a lot of impossible stuff they do. Was it 1996?
A long time ago. So before a lot of this stuff, and then I have Interview with the Vampire, Triple X, Dracula, whatever. A couple randoms on here. Roadhouse. Basic Instinct. You haven't seen that yet.
What's that?
You haven't seen Basic Instinct yet. I swear they changed some of these boxes and these covers because that doesn't look like what I remember.
It looked more like the Silence of the Lamb cover.
I know it's changed. They changed some of the covers are changing, and I don't know what's up. It might just be IMDb's doing something weird.
Yeah, Hackers is 1995.
Yeah, I really liked Hackers. I like that. Of course, she met her husband there, Johnny Lee Miller.
Andy Gillette from Penn and Teller is like one of the hacker evil henchmen or whatever.
I love that. He was on Friends also. For an episode, he was selling encyclopedias to Joey.
Listen, Kaya, everyone was on Friends. Everyone.
Okay.
At some point or another. So it's like
something's going on with my whatever the filter's making me look a little weird. Oh well. Whatever.
I kind of like how they make things bigger than they actually are for the hacking.
The fact that they were doing it through a telephone, like a payphone, and they were plugging in with like the sound things. Like this is way before all the digital shit. 95? Yeah. They were plugging into payphones. That's kind of cool.
My friend Tammy made an important thing about the moon landing, right? They called the astronauts from a landline. How did they do that?
I don't know. There was do you remember bag phones in the car? It was still analog, but it was a bag phone. So I bet they called a bag phone. And I don't know. I don't know.
There were no damn cell phones in 1969.
I know, but I still listen. I have alien theories. People are not ready for.
How did they call them? How did they make that call?
This is my personal theory. My personal theory is that they got stuck on the moon and couldn't get back. Aliens had to return them, and then they were banned from ever going back because of they fucked up. That is my weirdo personal belief. Everyone, it's just what I believe. Because people are like, why haven't we gone back since then? Because we got revoked. We were revoked from going back because we lost our privileges to go. I have the weirdest theories. I don't even care. If people want to,
we're going back now.
That's what they're saying. Well, they probably had to negotiate with the Alien Federation some way. They're like, you can't do it again.
What is the point of going up there? Like,
I don't know, but 2 years ago.
Are we gonna find new rocks?
2 years ago, I posted. There's buildings there that we don't know about. But 2 years ago, they were posting how they were storing semen on the moon. Please explain to me why we are storing that there. Can somebody explain that to me? It is so important that we must store that on the moon. There's something going on, people, and that was you could find that information online 2 years ago. I posted a video about it. So there's something going on.
But we haven't been back to the moon. How did we get it up there?
That's what I'm saying. Please tell me how this is occurring.
I don't know. I don't want to believe everything I hear from now on because you've heard the term fake news, right?
Well, I don't even watch the news. And yes, I believe a lot of it's programming. And I am a little bit of a weird conspiracy nut now, apparently. And I believe more movies have truth than the news, by the way. I believe they're showing us more information through movies than actual news. They're just like programming you with the news. It's fear-based. A lot of movies are fear-based too, though.
Have you seen the Grand Budapest Hotel?
I haven't seen that. I need to watch it.
Pretty good. There's a lot of actors, a lot of cameos. And it's weird because it's Wes Anderson, right?
Is it 2014? How have I not seen this?
Adrian Brody, who we've talked about a couple times, is in it.
I like him. Have you seen that movie? Because I have not seen that movie. I have, listen, I think I couldn't handle it because I'm an emotional person. Somebody asked me about The Sound of Freedom. Other people have reported seeing this movie. I watched Tizzy and I think he saw it. Was it him that saw it?
I forgot about Matthew Lillard with the pigtails and hackers.
Soon or later, Nessa.
Pigtails, ponytails, whatever you want to call those.
He was super funny and crazy, and I remember their names like serial killer, like a cereal, like toasted frosted flake cereal.
The one you had me watch about the college killing, dead man on campus, sort of, whatever that was called. Man, that was a bizarre film.
It's funny that I like it so much. I really like it a lot. I've seen it a lot. I like it a lot. I like the people that are in it. I like the counselor person. She's like sucking on a lollipop because she's trying to quit smoking. And then she's got patches on her arm. Then she's back to smoking by the end of the movie. Because of the craziness going on that campus. It's kind of messed up and twisted, but Carrie Russell was more deviant than we realized in that film.
The one you thought was dead the whole time was not dead the whole time.
That was weird. It's so weird. It's a strange movie. I guess I like it because it makes you wonder. Definitely. So the Grand Budapest Hotel, I've not seen it. Can't believe I haven't seen it. It's on my list to watch. 2014. Haven't seen this movie, guys. At least I don't think I have. So I got to check it out.
I think you'll find it's weird and quirky.
What's Wolf Blood? Wolf Blood Tonight in the Sanctuary. What is that? Oh, those are two movies. Okay, let me look it up. Wolf Blood.
Wolf Blood, 2012.
I can't find it. But that's because I cannot type.
It's one word. Oh, it's a TV show. No, that's
Is it
a TV show?
Oh, it's a show? Okay.
Unless they were talking about a movie.
Okay, it looks like
People,
it's a series.
we are not allowed to watch TV shows on this show. We are movies only because we have so many to get through. And
I watch TV shows, or I have watched TV shows. So, but
Kaya and I are on the journey to get to 2,000 movies rated in our career.
Very close to that. Very close.
Yeah.
So The Sanctuary.
Maybe you're almost caught up to me on ratings.
I cannot type. It takes. What year is The Sanctuary? There's a show, but there's also a movie in 2022.
It's like 5 different things called Sanctuary.
That one is an hour and 36 minutes. The movie, it is a 6.4. It's a drama thriller. Okay. Follow a dominatrix. Okay, I'm all about watching this later.
Is it 2008? Is it that one?
It's the movie one, she said. Is it 2022, the movie? It's a drama thriller, and the title or whatever, the description, I'm all about it. I watched Billions, and the very first episode of Billions, it was like that, and it was funny. Okay, there was a lot of that dominatrix shit in it. So funny, Hook. All right, I put that to my list. It's 6.4, so if they're going to give it a 6.4, it's got to be somewhat okay. I've seen a couple of these like terribly low balls, and I'm like, I won't watch that.
Yeah, but you also have to factor in only 3,000 people have rated it.
Oh, it's like, yeah, really low. That's very low. Well, it isn't very. Obviously, it's not well known. Robert the Doll. What's Robert the Doll? I have a million movies to watch, so whatever.
Speaking of kink, here we have American Beauty.
Yeah.
Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey, you little. I will not be watching that, Hook. I will not be watching that. Curse of Robert the Doll. No, won't be watching it. All set. I'm all set.
I think we're done taking recommendations from the audience on movies. Except for, what was that? Cat Named Bob? That was great.
Yeah. Street Cat Named Bob. This is not rated. It looks creepy as shit. No, thank you. I'm good. But you let me know how you like it. You let me know later. I was thinking, he's born on Halloween. How does he not like horror? Right? I was thinking that yesterday about you.
Say that word again? Horror?
I'm from New England. I'm from New England. Leave me alone.
say clam chowder.
No. I can say horror properly. It just I have to, horror, sorta proper.
It's just the plots for me are mostly dumb. I liked a Quiet Place. I felt that was good jump scares.
My daughter and I want to watch it, but I haven't found it streaming anywhere that I can watch it on yet because we were going to watch it.
I like Scream for a little bit of the plot, and those are jump scares too.
No, they have a TV show of that now.
And like, what else? What else is horror? Right? It's supernatural stuff, ghosts and stuff. But I know better than to be afraid of ghosts, because ghosts can't hurt you, even if you gave them permission to hurt you.
Ooh, Elliot Page is in that movie.
They can't touch anything in the physical world. They can move stuff around sometimes, I guess.
Did you ever see Hard Candy? I think it's called Hard Candy. I'm sorry, I'm talking to my audience a little.
I know that. You're fine. I know that movie. Yes, Patrick Wilson and Ellen Page. Yeah.
Well, I guess we're saying Elliot Page now because even in a 2005 movie, it's listed Elliot Page.
I mean, excellent acting skills by him. He portrayed a young girl. How did he do that?
Hard Candy's messed up. I know. Good.
I think his best acting performance ever was Juno, where he played a pregnant girl. Yeah. Like, that's how does a man play a pregnant girl? Bravo. I'm sorry, I'm making.
I think you're being a turd, but that's just my opinion.
I'm sorry. That's where my humor goes.
Everyone said hi, Eagle.
I wanted to continue the conversation about horror movies, but
okay, you can continue that. You go right ahead.
Because actually, I liked when Eagle recommended me the girl everywhere. Exorcist.
That
Exorcist.
one.
Yeah, that was quite good. And I'm sorry I hadn't seen it up until then, but yeah, that was a great movie. Because her acting performance was great in it. And did you know that actress got screwed over for...
I know, you told me that sucked. She was this close to getting an award and then didn't. That's crap. I have seen 1408 because John Cusack, hello. I have seen that.
I don't remember. Can this count as a horror movie, Kaya? Because...
Of the snakes?
Nazis in it. Oh. Nazis are pretty scary when you say.
Funny. Are you on anything today? Okay, I'm okay. I'm all right. I'm good.
I'm in a good mood. It's just I'm talking to my friend. Yeah, there's paranormal stuff in there. So does that count as a horror movie too?
It's just more of like, I mean, paranormal stuff is more like a thriller or mystery or sci-fi. It's not always horror. Horror is more like, for me, more like slasher stuff or like really scare the shit out of you. That's what I think. The Shining, there's some parts of The Shining. Yeah, maybe. It's like a mild horror because I can watch it. Like, real horror movies, I can't fucking watch them.
The thing is, I wasn't very scared while watching The Shining.
We talked about it earlier.
Like,
you know what's funny? Joey on Friends hid The Shining book in the freezer when he was scared and reading it. Do you remember that? He would put The Shining, and then Rachel decided she was going to read it, and she's like, ooh, we're at the hall with the two.
Actually, he also put the girls' book.
Little Women, because they traded. Rachel decided, because she always reads Little Women and he always reads The Shining, and they switched, and she was reading The Shining and he was reading Little Women, and he's like, Beth's really sick. I don't know if she's going to make it. And they're like, here, do you want to put it in the fridge, Joey? In the freezer?
There you go. That's what it was, yeah.
Oh, I know all the parts of Friends, like for reals, for reals. It. I don't know about it. What do you think of it? The original and then the new one. Sean.
Better question. Well, no, I don't know the It's. I haven't seen the It's. It's a clown, right? It's a killer clown after some kids, right? How is that different from from Jason or Freddy? Isn't that kind of the same thing?
So I never really watched those movies that you're talking about, but I did watch the It movies, mostly because I grew up in the same state and really close to Stephen King. So I kind of, and I had a friend who was obsessed with him, so I would have to watch those darn Stephen King movies all the time. I'd have to stink and watch like Pet Sematary and like all of this because my friend Doble, that's her last name, my best friend Doble, when I was a kid, always had to watch them. And I like to watch weird movies like Zondali and like Pervish, like stuff. I might not be able to stay long, you guys. It's been 30 minutes, but I really don't think I can stay long. I'm sorry. I love you all. Try to do a check-in with you guys. Started the way from Michael and Freddie. Oh, okay. There was a part in it where I was realizing that some other film copied it, I think. I can't quite remember it now. There was something in the bathroom, and I was like, oh, they copied that part. But I can't quite remember it at the moment now.
So I've seen a Nightmare on Elm Street. That's the first Freddy movie, and I think I saw one of the Jason movies. And there's also the Halloween Michael Myers movie. It's just a deranged killer that wants to kill people. It sounds a lot like that for It. That's what we're talking about, right? It.
I know. I don't know why. I've seen the It movies, but I've seen like. What was Poltergeist? I saw those.
How come I
It was also
Stephen King on IMDb? Because he's only in the
PH.
book off.
Are you looking up the PH?
PH? Okay. Okay. Stefan.
I know. I don't know why it's spelled that way.
Oh, so is he responsible for the Green Mile? Is that?
Maybe.
Does that count?
Maybe. I don't know. The Dead Zone, 1983. Was he a fire starter? Did he do fire starter? Like, I do forget what's what. It says known for Shawshank Redemption.
Oh, really? So he's not incredibly all horror all the time.
Yeah. So Firestarter, which I remembered that. I don't know about the other one you mentioned, but I feel like it sounds familiar. Hook says yes. Firestarter, Green Mile. Okay, cool.
Why did they remake Firestarter, dude? The one with Drew Barrymore was fine.
Well, because they want to update everything. I don't know. And why? I don't know. I can't answer that. We need to do an interview with somebody.
It wasn't perfect, but it was like long. It was a long movie, right? And it wasn't. It's like not the most perfect movie. See, but Stephen King also does like Stand By Me.
Oh, right.
That movie where they find the dead body in the woods or whatever.
Off the railroad tracks. Yep, that was an interesting movie.
I watched that and I was like, I don't see the appeal of this movie. What is so good about this? People give it a high score.
Okay, I'll tell you. I'll sum it up for you. In my opinion, it's camaraderie with four good friends and like leaning in. It's called Stand By Me, right? So it's like they lean on each other, like this is what their summer was like, and it's told with a narration too, and it's kind of intriguing. I think there is something valuable there in that film. You've watched it? You said?
Yeah.
I think there's a reason for it, obviously, and everyone talks about it. So I don't know.
I do like that, the camaraderie you talk about.
I think so, because you remember as your childhood, like my son is hanging out with his good friend all the time, and there's a certain group of them, and they hang out and they do things together. Like when you're a kid, you build a fort, but they went on this like hike to find something they heard about and see if it was real, and they probably thought it wasn't real until they found out that no, it was real. Maybe, you know what I mean? I don't know.
It's Kiefer Sutherland. Gosh, is Kiefer in everything?
I think so.
John Cusack is in that too. crazy.
It's so funny the Will Wheaton character on Big Bang Theory was always bringing it up and rubbing it in people's faces and stuff, I guess, it seemed like.
Yeah.
Also, you know, it's River Phoenix not being alive anymore. That's a little depressing. You know, they get like a bunch of leeches. Kevin Bacon? I don't think so. Is he? I don't think so. Where was it filmed?
I love Misery. Have you seen that?
Of course I've seen that. It's fucked
Oh
up.
my God, is that a good movie? Kathy Bates is such a psycho, and she does it so well.
I know. Do you know what's funny about her? Somebody wrote the other day, if they do a documentary on Elon Musk, that they want Kathy Bates to portray him. It makes me so happy. I don't know. I love that. It's hysterical. Oh Lord, I can't. 1990. That was a funny meme. It was just a meme, but boy, did it make me laugh hysterically.
By the
When a
way,
meme makes you piss yourself laughing, I tell you.
it apparently was a TV miniseries before it was a movie,
No,
or like.
I can't make this work. Drama thriller. God, that was a funny movie. You know why? Because it was a woman kidnapping and keeping the man hostage. I mean, that's different. I think the Misery. I'm going back to Misery. Sorry, in case we got sidetracked there. I think that makes it interesting for some reason, right?
Oh, Misery, yeah.
Intrigue. Yeah, she played quite the.
I mean, both men and women are entitled to be psychopaths. Why did I just say that?
In a film.
I regret that I just said that. I'm saying psychopath doesn't discriminate what gender you are. That's what I mean to say.
Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know that hook.
Do I
About
know
it being
this
a
movie?
miniseries.
I'm going through Stephen
know.
King's entire library to see if I've seen certain movies.
There's a couple of really good ones.
Somebody told me to see The Lawnmower Man a long time ago, and I never did. The Lawnmower Man.
When I read some of his stuff, I'm like, oh my God, I've thought this twisted shit. He's really good. Like, he comes up with some good twisted shit.
Some of his ideas are downright stupid.
I don't know. There's I'm telling you, when I was reading the books, there were short stories, and there was some short stories that were twisted. Like, you want to get even with somebody and dig a fucking hole, and you wait for them to come, and they fall in it, like stupid shit. I like it. It cracks me up.
Yeah. The Shawshank Redemption. There's the Shawshank Redemption.
Yep. There's a lot of shorts listed here for some reason. I don't want shorts.
TV, yeah, and TV series and stuff, and TV movies, which kind of count. Children of the Corn. Apparently, he's responsible for that.
I'm in low power mode already. Sorry.
Yes, The Green Mile. He is definitely responsible for The Green Mile.
Stand, Creep Show. I saw him filming Creep Show too. The hitchhiker scene. I saw him doing that near my high school when I was a kid. They filmed something like night shift or something. They filmed it at my friend's house. It was filmed at my friend's house, like my classmate, not my friend, but my classmate's house.
He's responsible for Carrie, you know, the psycho power girl.
Yep.
So that's, Carrie's not a bad story.
Christine, but was he responsible for Cujo? Can somebody tell me if he was responsible for Cujo? I know it was Pet Sematary, and Christine was the car that was freaking alive. So somebody find out about Cujo, because I don't know. I feel like it could be him. It says The Mist. A lot of these are short stories. They made movies or whatever, shorts or whatever. I don't know.
Because there was one movie with like Liam Neeson, and it's just like, I think it's called The House on Haunted Hill.
He is responsible for Cujo. It's funny because the car being Christine being alive, that's crazy, right? But he does a good job with these. It's believable somehow. How does he make it believable? A car's alive and coming to get you. Like, like what?
That's every story, Kat. The car's alive coming to get you. The clown's alive coming to get you. the doll's alive coming to get you. The dog's alive coming to get you. That's everything.
Oh shit! No shit.
Okay, it's not Liam Neeson. Okay, apparently it's called House on Haunted Hill, and this was the first movie that I rated, wasn't it? No. Apparently, this is not the movie I was thinking of.
It doesn't sound right to me. Like, it just doesn't sound right.
Most recent. The first movie I ever rated.
So somebody backed over him in Maine, like ran over him with like their vehicle or something, and like caused him to break his back and all this shit. Like, would you want to be that person who was stupid enough to run Stephen King over? Like, don't you feel like you would be cursed for life? Like, whoa, like don't do that. There's they even allude to Stephen King in what movie is it? It's Adam Sandler movie where he's coming from New Hampshire, Mr. Deeds, and he's like, this fat guy at the gas station looked at him once and then just lost all the weight. Looked at Stephen King, saw Stephen King, and just looked at him and lost all the weight overnight.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
This is a stupid part, but it's so funny when you just like throw
okay,
it.
I found the movie. The first movie I ever rated on IMDb. This is what caused me to make an IMDb account. It's called The Haunting with Liam Neeson and Catherine Zeta-Jones and Owen Wilson. And this movie is dumb, dude. It was my first 1 out of 10. And the first movie I ever rated, 1999.
What's wrong with it? Tell me what's wrong with it. You had to give it a 1. I want to know what's wrong with it.
Nothing is scary in the movie. You know, the door's slamming, Kaya. Wow. And you go to open your door and there's a brick wall where the door hole used to be. Oh no. Now I can't get out. And oh no, not sexy Catherine Zeta-Jones. Anything but sexy Catherine Zeta-Jones. I know they can't get out of the mansion because they were paid to be there for like a study, right?
I feel like I have seen this.
It's based off that joke from Scary Movie 2 where they have to stay in the house for the weekend.
There's a movie with Liam Neeson called something Spirit, and it reminded me High Spirits, guys. Look it up, High Spirits. But I feel like I've seen this movie. I never had rated it. The one that you
there's writing. Now there's writing in blood on the wall.
Sean's sarcasm. She enjoyed your sarcasm when you were like, "Oh no."
Thank you.
Oh no! What are we gonna do?
Gargoyles are moving. The gargoyle statues are moving.
High Spirits is a comedy based off of what you're talking about in that haunting in the house. It's like that, right? But it's a comedy. It's goofy. You got Daryl Hannah. You got Peter O'Toole.
Sorry, what movie?
It's called High Spirits, 1988.
High Spirits, okay.
It's similar to what you're talking about, but it's not an actual haunting movie. It's more of a goofy comedy. You got Peter O'Toole. That says it all. It's a goofy comedy. But it's funny.
It does sound similar, but High Spirits came first because it's 1988.
Yeah, and they have a higher score than the one you were talking about. And I gave it a 7 when they gave it a 5.7. Because I watched it repeatedly because I'm a weirdo and I like it. Liam Neeson.
In the shower right there. Oh, I get it, because she's a ghost.
Peter O'Toole is trying to like end it all. You probably wouldn't like that part.
Ew, bro, he's totally making out with a dead person. She's like super old and super.
It's Daryl Hannah. It's Daryl Hannah you're talking about. Thanks, Eagle, for hanging out. And I love it when you hang out, guys. I love it.
Tell her to, use whatever name you want, but when the makeup is like done that way, yeah, no, just hard pass, bro.
It's so funny. It's a funny movie. What it says, Run, Rose, Run. Is that a movie you're talking about? What is that? She wrote Rose Run. I don't know what that is. I don't know what Rose Run is. I don't know.
God damn it. God damn it, Cayenne.
He wants to know what your thoughts are on Rose Run. It's Stephen King's Rose Run.
I'm triggered by Tom Hanks trying to kill himself again.
I know you are. I know. But Peter O'Toole doing it in a comical way it's better for you? Would it be better or worse?
Well, supposedly that was a comedy.
I know, because they were trying to make it funny. Oh, the ceiling fell down when he tried. You know, like stuff kept going wrong when he tried.
I know Steve Gutenberg's been in some funny.
I like Steve Gutenberg.
Quote unquote funny stuff before.
I do. So Rose Run drama. Is that it? Is that what we're talking about? It's a Stephen King movie, she said. I don't know. I don't even know what it is. I can't find it, yo. Stephen King. Rose's Run. I guess that's what it is. Rose's Run? There's Rose Red.
Sorry, I was laughing at the girl lands on top of the bus and then he opens it up and she's like screaming into the bus. I don't know why. That is weird. Why is that funny to me?
It is funny. It is funny. They're trying to pretend it's a scary place to make money so it won't get shut down. So they're fake scaring for the most part, but then there's some real stuff. But anyway, so there are some funny parts of that Banshee part where she's flying and then she's like, ah, and she's just being silly. Yeah, that's funny. Okay, we found it. Rose Red, Stephen King, mini-series. Okay, but he probably won't watch that because he's not doing that right now. Hotel and Red Rose. Okay. So, it's a horror mystery thriller. It's 4 hours long. Holy hell.
There's this movie by Stephen King, this novel called Thinner. And I remember seeing like the commercials for it. And it's kind of like that Mr. Deeds joke you were talking about, where he just went thinner. And I remember seeing a commercial, and it's just like, that looks dumb. It looks really dumb because the guy just keeps getting thinner.
What is it? What's the year on it?
1996.
There's one that's coming up with Joe Man. I can't say his name. In 2016, it says Thinner.
Oh.
So that might be. Are they both Stephen King? That says video. That says video.
Maybe.
Now it must be the 1996, and the other one must be something else. I put it to my list because you suggested it. 1996.
He got cursed by the gypsy because he accidentally ran somebody over with his car. Like, he didn't do it on purpose, from what I see.
Wait. I'm telling you. That really happened to Stephen King. Somebody really ran him over, and I said I wouldn't want to be that fucking person. He had to walk on canes and stuff. He had a broken back and stuff. It took him a while to heal. Like, I wouldn't want to be that person. He's going to be written about in books forever now. Like, I wouldn't want to be that person.
Okay, this movie's just fucked. When you introduce guns into this Thinner movie, I'm so done. I don't want to watch that. What are you doing with guns in this movie? You need guns and explosions because otherwise you don't have an interesting movie. Listen, you didn't have an interesting movie from the moment you started. I can just tell you that.
His wife also wrote books, was a writer, and she wrote Pearl.
Really?
His wife is Tabitha King. I have one of her books.
Pet Sematary, and I've heard people talk good things about Pet Sematary, but I'm not interested in.
I've read Pet Sematary, and I believe Michael C. Hall from Dexter read it on the when they do the books on whatever and you listen to it. What is it on? It's something on an app on your phone. Anyway, and I was like, oh, I'm going to listen to it because Michael C. Hall's voice, baby. I'm going to listen to it. Yeah, so the book, I read the book and I've listened to the book thingy. Hi, Nadeem. But the movie, I don't know. They do have somebody good that, in it, but it's kind of creepy and scary. It's kind of creepy when you see the movie. I don't know why. Audible. Thank you. I couldn't remember what the hell I was talking about. Anyway, guys, I'm probably going to have to go soon. I love you. It was so much fun having this talk this morning. Well, it's now 1 o'clock here. Eagle's going to have lunch.
Oh, I do see that Rose Red thing.
Oh, he found it.
TV miniseries. So not a full-fledged movie?
4 hours isn't too bad. Eagle, have a good lunch, okay? I'm going to get off in a minute. I'll talk to you in a sec. I gotta charge my phone, everybody, and deal with children that keep harassing me.
Awesome power.
Every hour. Bye, everyone. I love you so
Bye.
much. Bye.
Thank you,
Thanks.
Kaya. Bye, everyone.